Alright, what's up everyone? I'm JP Garcia, this is BB8. We're going to answer some questions, so let's get started. The first question is from Miles Moore. When did you start skating? I started skating 5 years ago, and it was back in Florida. 3 years ago, we moved back to South Texas, which is really hot. And I'm going to keep skating. Thanks for the question, Miles Moore. And we're going to get on to the next question. Alright, Steezy friend, how long did it take you to make your latest part? Because it was freaking amazing. It took me 2 months. I did have school, so I had to take advantage of the weekend. And I did have winter break and spring break, so that's the majority of the part and the breaks or something like that. And also, thank you for appreciating and supporting the part because it was a lot of hard work, and hopefully that answered your question. So we're going to move on to the next question. Alright. Hunter01, who's your favorite skater? My favorite skater is Tori Pudwell because he has insane pop, he's technical, and he still goes down big stuff. And when he does all the crazy tricks into slides, grinds, or anything, it's really crazy. It's like NBD right there. Right there. Right, BBA? See, maybe agrees. Alright, so hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. A-Schools. Out of all the people you know personally, who's your favorite skater to watch? My favorite skater to watch is Rick Molina, or you guys might know him from Major Rick Mo. He's technical, he has a very clean style, and he's chill, and he's very fun to hang out with. Alright, so we're moving on to the next question. XX Brian XX, where are you guys from? I was born in Harlingen, Texas. My brother Jacob, who always films, he was born in Arizona, so hopefully that answers your question. Next question. Dan Cobb 11, do you do anything besides skate? Sports or hobbies? I do both. For hobbies, I build Star Wars Lego sets. I have a ton of them. For sports, I play football like my boy Cam. And then for another one is basketball, so Mamba out. And next question. Alright, I Sam Chicago or is am Chicago? Probably said the last one wrong. But so is it weird being the youngest in major? And I love your channel. Shout out to all Chicago skaters. Nope, it's not weird being the youngest because people don't see me as the youngest person or a kid. And I don't see the major guys as older guys. They're just my friends. And shout out to all the Chicago skaters. Hopefully that answered your question. And next question. Alright, Chris and Gretchen, what made you skate? What made skating catch your eye? What made you interested in doing it? Jacob started skating a little bit before I did. And then I watched Lord of Dogtown, and that was it for me. I just started doing it. And what made you interested in doing it? Well, it looked fun because Jacob looked like he was having fun, and in Lord of Dogtown, it looked like they had a lot of freedom and having fun with their friends, so that's why I did it. Hopefully that answered your question. We're going to move on to the next question. Harper Russell, how did it feel when you fell into the water on one of those lines in your video part? Yeah, he summed it up. It didn't feel too great because the water had a lot of materials, as you can see in the video. As you can see in the video, it was like a really murky water, so I don't want to know what was inside it, but hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Playboy Steezy, are you ever gonna cut your hair? Not by choice because the school district doesn't let boys with long hair, so I'm gonna have to chop it off. If they did not have that rule, I would still have it because my hair is majestic. Hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Alright, Daquandre, if you could go anywhere in the world to skate, where would you go? I would go to Barcelona. Thanks. He would go too. And so there's a lot of spots out there. There's a lot of ledges, rails, stairs. Seen a lot of quarter pipes too. Many obstacles out there. And that's where my favorite soccer team is from. So hopefully that answered your question. Thanks for that. That was a really good one too. So on to the next. Do you skate or skater, and what's your goal in life? To be happy and to become a pro, because since I started skating, I wanted to become pro, and still is my goal. So when I become pro, I'm gonna know that I accomplished something in my life. Hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Alright, Kirk, or something like that. How to overcome the fear of skating something big. Alright, so I practice it on flat, then you go on to another object, so you could do it off something. Then it gets bigger, progresses up to the spot you want to do. And I also recommend foot pencils, because they absorb a lot of impact. And make sure you use that tip, and hopefully it works for you. So hopefully that answers your question. On to the next. Alright, T-Rob's fave Dragon Ball character. Preteen Gohan, because he was the youngest, and yeah, thanks. And he was the strongest, and he's just my favorite because of that. And he fought Cell, and he beat him like a boss. Hopefully that answered your question. Next. Showtime. When you started skateboarding, did you think you were going to be where you're at? Nothing's really changed from 5 years ago. I probably love it more than 5 years ago, because I've seen a lot more, and it's just amazing how skateboarding evolves and stuff. So hopefully that answers your question. On to the next. Alright, YT Ryan, how long have you been growing your hair out? I've been growing it out for 3 to 4 years. I get it trimmed once in a while so it can be nice and healthy and majestic. So hopefully that answers your question. On to the next. X the Crazy One X, what's your favorite skate video? My favorite skate video is Plan B True, because first of all, Chris Jocelyn murked it. Second of all, Tori Pudwell murked it too, and he's my favorite skater, so it comes together perfectly. Hopefully that answers your question. On to the next one. Keegan Parks, do you feel that you begin to progress from skating with older skaters? Well, Keegan, I skate with Major Crew, which all their skaters are older than me, and I want to learn their tricks fast so I can get them down. So I want to say yes. So hopefully that answers your question. On to the next. Cole Simmons, what are your favorite tricks on anything? My favorite trick on the rail is probably backsmith. So, my favorite trick downstairs is a kickflip. My favorite trick on the quarter pipe is a big spin disaster. My favorite trick on the box is crook to backlip. And I want to say the last one on a hip, it's probably a big spin. So hopefully I answered that correctly. On to the next. El Paso. I don't know how to say that because it's with 2 S's. If you could choose one superhero ability, which one would it be? I like bananas. Well, that's good. It's healthy. So I would have the Kamehameha wave, because that's sick. Who would not want that? Who would not want this with the blue wave coming out? So hopefully you like that one. And on to the next. Alright, Fisher Hansen, what size board do you ride? I ride a Plan B 7.25 mini. Alright, on to the next. Satisfied X Taco. That's a good one. What's your favorite Lego set? Right now, my favorite Lego set is the Millennium Falcon. And it took me 6 hours to build, so that's always good. And on to the next. Andrew Wagstaff, if you had to cut your hair or quit skateboarding, what would you do? Obviously, I would cut my hair, even though I'm going to do it this year. So I'll cut my hair. On to the next. Alright, William Media, sorry. What grade are you in? I'm moving into 6th grade, which means I'm not going to have parkour time or recess. It's AKA recess. I had it for 15 minutes because, you know, recess is boring. And the girls just check out my hair because it's majestic. And hopefully that answered your question. And on to the next. Alright, Xavier, tacos or burritos? I want some tacos. Or bean and cheese or quesadillas. Or quesadillas con carne. Or, it's like a good one. Got a name. Oh, yes. Avocado, bean, cheese, potato, and egg. Oh. Hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Andrew in Trenkin. If you can only skate one obstacle for the rest of your life, what would it be? A set of stairs, bro, because I like the feeling when you land down something that you just basically fly off or levitate. It's either one of those. And you roll away, and it takes you a very long time, and then you freak out because it feels amazing. On to the next. Alright, Fisher Hansen, what size board do you ride? I ride a Plan B 7.25 mini. Alright, on to the next. Nissan Berrics, favorite gaming console to play? PS4, PS3, and GameCube. Those are really good systems, so on to the next. Alright, Jesse Castanon, what's your gender? I peak standing up. I'm gonna go facial hair soon. I'm not gonna have boobies. I'm not gonna be using a tampon. I'm not going to the girls' restroom. And if you have a sister, send her my way. She'll find out. On to the next. Edward Hammonds, you have some pretty unique tricks. Which pros AMs inspire you the most? Chris Jocelyn, Tori Pudwell, Daewon Song, and Jason Park. For AMs, Eddie Gonzalez, Rick Molina, and Jamie Foy. And going on to the next. Let's go. Alan Silas, why did you decide to grow your hair out? I grew my hair out because of Lord of Dogtown, Stacy Peralta, Jay Adams, R.I.P., and Tony Oliva, because they were just rocking it and styling it. And I thought it was cool, so I just grew it out. On to the next, let's go. Your Gamma 19, how's your day going? Are you excited for the 6th grade? My day is going great, and oh, dude! Yes, I'm excited for 6th grade. It's gonna be a new adventure. It'll be a lot of new stuff, and I don't know. I'm excited for 6th grade. So, hopefully that answered your question. And on to the next. Alright, Skater Squad. What is your favorite trick? My favorite trick is a backsmith because I like the way that you pinch the backsmith on the rail. And on the box, it looks nice too, but on the rail, it just looks way better. So hopefully that answers your question, Skate Squad. On to the next. Alright, Eric Styles Scrape. What feels better, a pressure flip or a steezy kickflip? Steezy kickflip. I mean, if you said steezy pressure flip, I would have picked it, but steezy kickflip goes over pressure flip. So, on to the next. Alisari, sorry if I said that wrong. Is JP your real name? No, it's just an abbreviation of my name. It's Jorge Pilar Garcia. That's why it's JP Garcia. So, on to the next. Oh, dude, I play Minecraft with this dude. Anthony 234 or 234. If you weren't skating, what would you be doing currently? Playing Minecraft with this dude. This guy's cool. On to the next. Logan Skater 3. How big of an impact has skating had on you? It has a pretty big impact upstairs. No, it's done a really big impact on me because that's how I interact with people, because skateboarding is life. basically. I mean, I can't live without it, because if you don't, it's boring. Life is boring if you don't have it with you, or didn't skate. It's boring. So hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Desert skater. If you had the force, what side would you be on? I'd be on the dark side, so you can rule the galaxy together. Hear that? Hopefully that answered your question. On to the next. Alright, Kevin Tape. You can talk Spanish. Yes, I'm Hispanic. My dad's from Mexico. My mom's from Texas. So I'm Hispanic, and I can talk Spanish. So hopefully I answered your question. On to the next. Anthony Gata says, sketchiest spot you've skated. Comer. It's a spot in Miami, Florida, or y'all pros might know it as White Ledges. The spot isn't sketchy at all, but the people around it, they're sketchy. And alright, so hopefully you enjoy this Q&A. Thank you, Nigel, for having me and BB-8 on this trip, or this video. There's going to be a link in the description below for our GoFundMe, because we're going to help out my dad to get us to Woodward and all my summer skate trips. And hopefully enjoy, subscribe, like. I peace signing up, and peace.